I think I'm entitled.
You want answers.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Because it helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. It helped Daniel get out the lion's den. It helped Gilligan get off the island.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I love that part, Jarrell. It's the Sports View with the crew. I'm Glenn Allgood.
You said it with a list.
I know.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I'm Brother Jarrell. Guys, appreciate y'all hanging out with us on Inspiration 1680 WOKB, the Heart to Soul community, and 100.7 FM Kissimmee. We are your gospel music headquarters.
That's right.
Check us out on the web at WOKBradio.com. You can also download the WOKB app to your mobile phone, and you can also check us out on the TuneIn app. And if you want to get in on the conversation, you can give us a call here at the station at 407-894-1680. That's 407-894-1680. And if you want to see why me and Glenn have Face for Radio, you can check us out on WOKB's Facebook page and also YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, what, Glenn?
Subscribe right now.
Right now, R-A-T. What you waiting for? What is you waiting for? I know all of English teachers like, why?
What was your English teacher's name?
My English teacher name was
Mine was Miss Stafford. How come it's always a lady?
Yeah, it was a Miss.
Mine was Miss Stafford. She had red hair.
Yeah.
And she used to wear this like Estee Lauder perfume. I remember everything, though.
Wow, Estee Lauder.
Estee Lauder. Yeah. I know.
I remember my homeroom teacher for cooking was Miss Crabtree.
Really? That was her name for real?
That was her name for real.
Yeah.
And that lady cook.
Wasn't that the lady's name on Bewitched, the neighbor? Was
yeah,
Crabtree?
It was, absolutely, yeah. You're right. And I used to love Bewitched. But
I did too.
It is Monday, October the 17th, Glenn, and it's National Black Poetry Day.
Oh, yeah.
You like good poetry?
Roses are red, violets are blue. Like that. You know, dude, you know who we need now?
What's that?
Sean
Welcome.
Sean Welcome,
We
baby.
got some Sean Welcome.
Sean Welcome.
We're going to play one of Sean Welcome's.
Okay. Okay.
After this.
Okay.
And cause in dedication of black poetry, I'm telling you, he got one in there. It's called Lazarus.
That's the one?
That's the one.
Okay.
Lazarus.
Uh-huh.
And as soon as Glenn find it, we're going to play it. And it's also National Edge Day.
What's that?
That is National Edge Day is October the 17th, promoting a movement for youth to refrain from using alcohol, tobacco, or any other recreational drugs.
National Edge Day?
That's what they call it. This Sean Welcome. He's from Orlando.
Why would you want to kill somebody who was just raised from the dead? Like, because you're a better person than you were in the past. Classmates pass gossip notes fast, hoping to rally up.
This whole album was good. This whole album was good.
They aren't offended by your progress. Actions speak louder than loud poets. Actions speak louder than loud.
About 4 years ago, me and Jarrell was doing a classic, and Sean was one of the we set up for WOKB and welcome people for the classic. Man, we had the ghetto, what you called it, the redneck.
Redneck
horseshoes, that type of stuff. We had water and stuff at the classic, and Sean stopped by and spit one for us. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Oh man!
If you ever decide to make changes for the better, you better brace yourself for bad weather, because better you means jealous me. I said, if you ever decide to cool the climate of your lifestyle, you better hold on for hurricanes, because better you means jealous me. Most of us know the story that he was risen, but I didn't know Chief Priest tried to kill him after he was risen, as if it was treason to change.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good stuff right there, Jarrell.
That's good stuff, man. I can listen to Sean all day.
I'm telling you,
long.
that album, every cut on there was good.
Yes, man. So
Sean, welcome. What's up, man, Sean?
What's going on, man?
Love you, Sean.
Love you, bro. Bring some more by the studio. He's absolutely fire, guys. If you ever
The Magic had it.
The Magic had him for their opening.
What season was that?
I can't
About
remember
2 years ago?
Scott Skiles was just coming was the head coach of the Orlando Magic, and he did
Sean,
the opening.
He did the opening.
For the opening night
That's
at
what I'm
the
talking about.
Amway, and Sean crushed it. You hear me?
I know.
Crushed it.
I watched.
Crushed it.
Yeah.
Made me believe in the Magic. Just from what it is. But that was Black Poetry Day. Glenn.
What other day we got?
We got the other day is, wait a minute, wait for it. It's coming. Mm-hmm. Because you know how the interweb is around here sometimes.
I
and
do.
It's actually National Pasta Day.
National Pasta Day?
Yeah.
Today?
And also National Clean Your Virtual Desktop Day.
You don't eat pasta.
Pasta. I don't like pasta.
That didn't come out right.
Yeah, it did. But I'm not a pasta fan.
Why?
You gotta cook it right, and everybody cook pasta different. You know what I'm saying? So it's just.
And no, I love my Italian brothers and sisters, but
Right.
when you let us get to some Italian food,
Yes.
we know how to soul food that thing up.
We soul food that thing,
Baby.
Right. So
I love.
it's not that. Let me say this then. It's not that I don't like pasta. I don't like everybody's pasta.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
I agree.
Well, we got a lot of things going on, man. I know we usually start off with NFL, Glenn, but
Well,
I
what-
really
what are we
want
starting
to
with
get
today?
this over with.
Okay.
We just want
I
to get
know.
this over with. So we're gonna talk about
Did it hurt?
it. Hurted it majority of the weekend. But anyway, we're gonna talk about the MLB playoffs, man.
Talking baseball.
Talking baseball. We're talking baseball.
Baseball.
And we're going to start out on last night, man. The New York Yankees, they won 4-2 over the Cleveland
Guardians.
You know I was about to say it.
Don't say it.
I was about to. You know how it just ate in your mind for so many years of saying certain things
Yesterday.
about certain
Yeah.
organizations?
Yeah.
And it's hard for me.
The guy that was doing the Washington Commanders broadcast said Redskins at least 4 times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because it's like without, you know what you're supposed to say, but you just been saying the same thing
Right.
over and over, and it's just hard. But I get it. But anyway, the Yankees, and they always going to be the Yankees.
That's Bishop's team.
That's Bishop's team.
Boo.
And a lot of people's team.
Boo.
But they won 4-2, tying that series up, Glenn. And who's waiting for them in the wings is Houston.
Yeah.
Houston,
the Houston Cheaters.
Cheaters.
Yeah.
They won their series 3-0 over the Seattle
They
Mariners.
did easily. They swept
Easily.
them.
So they're waiting on the winner of the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Guardians. Go Guardians.
Go Guardians.
Go
Guardians.
Guardians, man. I can't. Ugh. And then sad news in the MLB, the National League, Philly 3-1 over my Atlanta Braves.
Man, that hurt.
So the
I
Braves
watched
will
that.
not repeat this year. I watched
The
every
Phillies
game.
was knocking the ball out. They were hitting. They hit well.
They hit well. Not a Philly fan at all whatsoever.
The only Philly that I like, the only Philly team, I remember Mike Schmidt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but anyway, you got San Diego, 3 games
How about
over
that?
the L.A. Dodgers.
Now, that's a big surprise.
Did not see that one coming.
Nobody saw that coming. The Dodgers was everybody's favorite.
Right, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, to repeat.
Yeah, it's going to be. It has to be some changes because it seems like the Dodgers always ends up the bridesmaid and never the bride.
Yeah.
So it has to be because they right at the altar all the time.
Yeah, the Padres just out hustled them. The Padres, those were some good games too.
But again,
Couple of 1-run games.
the Padres is the Dodgers' kryptonite.
They are.
That's like the
With
Yankees
mhm.
and
Tampa Bay. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
do.
Like,
Yeah.
and I know they were shaking their head. the whole time.
When they said the matchups last week, I was like, they're not. San Diego's they're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the Dodgers knew it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
And
do.
the craziest thing is
Anybody else,
it's
they
just-
would have beat them.
They would have beat them. And it's just the matchup for some reason San Diego just don't match up well with. The Dodgers just
yeah.
doesn't match up well with San Diego, man.
While San Diego was licking their lips.
Yes.
They was relishing it. Oh,
And I know,
boy.
Yeah. So I get it. So now our lineup, Glenn, in the National League Championship game, you got Philly is be traveling to San Diego for the first game, and that one's on Tuesday.
That's tomorrow.
That is tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm watching.
I'm watching.
NLCS.
Man, it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Now, this is a 7-game series.
This is a 7-game series. The AL, I probably won't watch. I'll just kind of, because I can't stand nobody over there. Can I do that?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Nobody asked.
I'm with you.
Because there's no team in the AL that I won't want to watch that's going to be in that series. I don't want to watch the cheaters.
I don't know, and then I don't know Cleveland that well.
But again, I'll be rooting if Cleveland pull this games out. And
you're pulling for the Guardians.
I'm pulling for the Guardians.
Yeah, they play tonight. Is it tonight or tomorrow?
I didn't look that up. I believe they played because they played last night.
Okay,
so they got to try. They're probably playing tomorrow because they got to go back to them Yankees. Mm-hmm. And that foolishness.
This is what, and Major League Baseball needed this. They needed an exciting postseason because the regular season is so long.
It's great. It's great and long and great. It's great and
it's
long.
So
and
long.
Great because
162 games. Come on.
There's nothing wrong with that.
How does the boys of summer turn into the boys of winter when they're in New York and it's 30 degrees out and you're playing baseball? What is that?
That you talk to them fools from up north, and I mean it jokingly. That's real football. That's real baseball. And you know what I'm saying?
No, you can't even hold it back when it's that cold.
You're a Floridian. Come on, bro. You know we didn't have a team down here.
Soon as you make contact, it hurts.
Listen, we did not have a baseball team in the state of Florida
for I think 1993 is when the Marlins came in.
Yeah.
93, something like that. I was so happy.
Right.
Because in Miami, we were the spring home for the Baltimore Orioles.
We were the spring home for everybody in Florida.
In Melbourne, yeah, everybody came here. Nobody went to the Cactus League. It was all the Grapefruit League.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, that.
So I like the Orioles growing up because they played in Miami.
I like Oreos too.
Yeah. I do too.
Double stuff?
No, not double stuff. The thins, baby.
The
thins.
Oh no.
Vanilla.
No. I need some thickness.
Thins.
So, but anyway, we digress. You know, we foodies around here. So, in the National League, Glenn, who you got, Philly or San Diego? 7-game series.
7-game series with the way that Philadelphia was playing and who they beat. Man, Atlanta was the best team in baseball, and they beat them. Ugh. I'm going with Philly.
I'm going with San Diego.
Okay. Because they beat your team.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Okay.
In the other series, I'm going for Cleveland. I'm just going to go for Cleveland.
Yes.
You know
Cleveland, period.
Cleveland, period, man.
I'm with you.
But anyway, that was my sad news. That was my sad news. But I'm still going to watch, like I said, I'm still going to watch the National League. I'm not going to watch the American League because I just love baseball. So one of the things that happened, what was that, 50 years ago, Glenn?
Oh, my God.
Probably 50 years ago.
It was.
It's something that was done that has never been duplicated.
Never been repeated.
A couple people got close, but no Saquon.
No Saquon.
But the one team that did do it was the Miami Dolphins. And 50 years ago, Glenn, they collected a perfect season.
Hey, let's go! Miami and the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
We did T-Pain.
We're on the ground. We're always in control.
And when you say Miami,
you're talking Super Bowl. 17-0. Nobody has ever done it. Nobody has done it ever since. 50 years ago, Bob Greasy, Jim Mandich, Larry Little, Mercury Morris, Eugene Mercury Morris, Jim Kick, Larry Zonka. Do you know, bro? Jim Mandich. Do you understand? They went 17. Jake Scott, Nick Bonacani, Dick Anderson.
Yeah.
Dude, 50 years ago, they did not lose a game.
But this version, this 2022 version of the Miami Dolphins, no Saquon.
No Saquon.
They lost to the Minnesota Vikings 24-16. I'm sorry.
Right.
Skylar Thompson for the Miami Dolphins started out as the Miami Dolphins quarterback because Tua and also Teddy Bridgewater just came off of the concussion protocol on Saturday evening, and Tua did not dress out on Sunday, but Teddy Bridgewater was the backup to Skylar Thompson going into
Sunday's game. Mm-hmm.
And everything. And
Home game, too.
Home game, and Skylar Thompson. Shout out to Bishop Derek Triplett.
BDT.
He was there at the game.
Why?
He's a Vikings fan.
Minnesota is his team.
Yeah.
Luann is from Minnesota.
He was
he was there.
Purple People leader.
So and Bishop was at the game.
He was there at the game. And Skylar Thompson, he came out, did a couple series, hit his thumb, cut his thumb, broke his thumb, whatever it was.
So that's what the blood was.
Yeah.
See, I didn't see it. I was doing some homework
on somebody's helmet, on a defensive player's helmet, and he never returned.
Something like that.
Right.
Like Dak Prescott.
Something similar. Yeah. But not as severe as that.
Mm-hmm.
He won't miss no time, but he couldn't come back in because he couldn't grip the ball. You know what I'm saying? So, steps in Teddy.
Here comes Teddy Bridgewater.
Hometown.
Miami
kid.
Northwestern. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Went to Louisville.
Yeah.
He was drafted by the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, he was good in Louisville.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater was a great college quarterback.
But on yesterday,
no Saquon. So this is the thing. Do you like Skylar over Teddy? At the beginning of the season, you were glad that we had Teddy as a backup.
Yes, because on paper, it looked like Teddy Bridgewater. On paper, the things that he done in the past. Again, the worst thing about Teddy Bridgewater is his availability. He's not always available. You just look at a track record in Denver, Minnesota, New Orleans, stuff like that. So.
Agreed.
Skylar is a rookie that we drafted. I think, Glenn, it was either in the 6th or 7th round this year.
Yeah.
And when you're a rookie like that and you get drafted and they like you, you're kind of like a sponge. You just absorbing anything that anybody is coming your way with.
Skylar Thompson looked like he has a good handle on the Dolphins offense.
Right.
He does.
Right. But again, as written, the Dolphins quarterback can't stay healthy. We got cats just falling by the wayside. Armstead didn't play yesterday. He was hurt on the offensive line. But anyway, no excuses. But Teddy Bridgewater's 23 of 34, Glenn.
Yeah, big numbers.
329 yards.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, Glenn.
And 2 INTs.
Crushing. 2 INTs.
Always untimely.
Yep. On time
for the other team.
Yeah. You had Kirk Cousins. He was 20 of 30, 175 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Efficient.
He was efficient, but he was in check too.
Yeah.
He was in check. It's just the untimely fumbles, the untimely interceptions.
He's speaking of Jalen Waddle's fumble when we had the momentum, we were going down, and Teddy that was a nice pass he threw to him.
And it was a nice reception for
nice reception, and then Jalen fumbled. He was visibly upset as he went off the field. He tried to contain himself, but when he got on the sideline, he exploded.
Because that helmet or that bench did not do nothing to him.
Yeah,
to deserve what he was
I know. He was upset. He was upset.
Yes.
And unfortunately, his fumble, and this is what hurts when turnovers lead to points.
Right.
And good teams turn turnovers into points.
Right.
Minnesota is a decent team. They have a decent team, and they turn the turnover into points. And wouldn't you know that the hometown sensation from Miami Central and from, was it FSU?
FSU.
Dalvin Cook, who another one, the best ability is availability. When he's available, he's a game breaker.
Yeah.
And the play ensuing, following the fumble, Dalvin takes it to the house. Can you believe this? His first time playing in Hard Rock Stadium in front of his home crowd
as a professional. Right.
Yeah.
So the defense
Dalvin
of the Miami
Cook.
Dolphins actually kept them in check.
Central, baby.
because I think the one long run that he did
Was the touchdown.
Was a touchdown, which was like
53 yards, right.
So
Other than- I
up
think
until
he-
the fourth quarter,
I think he had like 20 yards.
20 yards.
Yeah.
They were smacking him in the mouth.
Right.
They were smacking it, and just one got away at the end, and that subsequently kind of railroaded.
And it was, and to make matters worse, the next series, Teddy comes in and he's throwing the ball to Waddle, and he throws an interception
Yeah, that's
to end the game.
So the thing about it is like I said at the beginning,
What do we need to do?
Tua is excuse me.
Is
he's
Tua the
clear.
answer to everything, or we
He
need more
is-
fixing than Tua?
He was well. Again, it goes to the offensive line play, getting Armstead back, defense. Nick Needham,
I like him.
He's out for the season now. He had a knee injury.
Yeah,
on
free
yesterday.
agent, man.
So he's out for the rest of the season. So now we losing people left and right, health issues. But again, no excuses. But I
And
think
because we got a fresh start with 3-3.
we 3-3.
You said what do you think we got to do?
We just gotta get healthy. You can't use it as an excuse. We don't. If we get healthy with the offensive line and Tua comes back, and who you say we got? Pittsburgh next.
Pittsburgh Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
So Thursday night football ain't good.
Well, God Almighty, I forgot about that. Oh God.
So we got
boy.
to pray for us. Not for the Dolphins. I'm saying pray for us as a whole, as NFL
As fans, yeah.
Pray for us for our Thursday night game to be better. And again, my thought pattern, Glenn, is because it's a short turnaround and traveling and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I know these supposed to be professionals, and you only got one job to do.
That's
which
it.
is play football. You still be tired. And it's just a short turnaround.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's limited. It's limited what you can do nowadays with the collective bargaining agreement when it comes to practice,
Right.
and meetings, and all kind of stuff. You can't.
They're
do this,
employees. You can't overwork the employees.
of entertainment.
You can't overwork. Still, you could.
Don't do that. It's
No.
entertainment.
No. These guys are throwing their bodies around all over this field.
Absolutely. So, yeah. So we don't treat them. We got to treat them
No,
as employees.
yes, that's what they are.
So that most of them should get fired.
Boy, I thought about. And you know what I was thinking? It's funny you said. It's funny you said that, and I was thinking about Teddy's track record. When you're hurt all the time, shouldn't
Yeah.
it's like,
If you want to be treated like an employee,
play?
hey man, and then you ain't got no more FML. Your FML ran out.
It's up. Your days. You ran out. You didn't use them all.
You have to use them all. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, funny.
it's different. So we should treat them as.
No, man. Hey, NFL, man, we love y'all.
We love y'all,
NFL
guys.
PA, we love y'all.
We just stabbing at y'all, man.
Shots going out to the NFL moms, too. Hey, y'all.
Right. We also, man, me and you. Well, no. What game?
You going down
went
the
with
list?
Minnesota. I went with Miami on that. Also, you had San Francisco 14, Atlanta 28. We both went with San Francisco on that pick, Glenn.
Man, Atlanta played a really good football game yesterday. That mean San Francisco defense that we saw last week, no Saquon this week.
Man.
I don't know what
Yeah.
happened to them.
Yeah.
Atlanta had those throwback uniforms, the
Yeah,
Dirty Bird
that might've
uniforms
did
up.
it.
That might have did it.
That might have did it because Mariota, he counted for 3 TDs, bro, on yesterday.
He is a Heisman Trophy winner.
He is, man, but he doesn't show that all the time.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the Italian sensation Garoppolo, 29 of 41, 296 yards, man. 2 touchdowns, Glenn, and 2
INTs. Yeah.
That's not gonna
Well,
get
that's
it,
par
man.
for the course.
And you down in the dirty too.
Yeah.
You down in the dirty, but
Atlanta-
I think they'll bounce back.
They will.
San Francisco. You also had Zappy in them in New England, Glenn.
It's Zappy hour.
Zappy hour. He was New England won 38-15
In good fashion.
against Cleveland Browns.
And you and I both had New England.
We both had New England.
What is Cleveland going to do until Deshaun comes back?
They're gonna roll. They got to roll.
They have
Brissett.
nothing. They have nothing.
man. They really.
They have
really
nothing.
Don't. They really thought that Jacoby, which is not a bad backup. Don't get me wrong, he's not a bad backup. But I think they thought that they would be a little bit better.
Further along.
Further along. That's a good way to say it. Further along than what they are.
Yeah.
But they're
a really young team.
Yeah. But my question is to you, Mac Jones, who?
Or
Mac Jones, who?
Who?
Yeah.
Or who? Or
who?
Bailey Zappi.
Zappy.
His mama and daddy named him Bailey.
Yeah.
His last name is Zappi.
Yeah. So you think the hoodie? Because I don't think he was lacking the progression of Mac Jones, being Bill Belichick, and now that he's seeing Zappy do the things that he's doing in the last 2 games, do they just let?
Zappy is an award-winning quarterback out of Western Kentucky. I'll look it up. I can't get to my screen right now, but he was a really good football player in college. And you know what he has over Mac Jones?
What's that?
He can move. He moves in the pocket.
Right.
And he moves the football team. They're responding to him, the Patriots are.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just some of them things that make
Mac
you say,
who? I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you had the shocker. I feel like it's the shocker of the weekend, Glenn.
What was it?
It was the New York Football Jets 27.
Oh, God.
And the Green Bay Packers 10.
Did you see Aaron's face?
We both went with the Packers, but I'm happy, kind of.
I am happy. I'm happy because they shut Aaron down.
Yes.
Shut him down. They made them look bad.
I love
No,
it.
what's not good though? It was 2 teams with green in their uniforms on a green field.
Well,
That wasn't good.
Yeah, because it's the Jets and the Jets is in my division.
Yeah.
I just don't like the Jets, but I do like that they put Aaron in his place, and he's talking about something about we need to simplify our offense. No, bro, it's your fault. Cause my thing is, you are this Hall of Fame all
You look
around.
old yesterday too, bro.
Talked about person,
Yeah.
Glenn, and everything that when the receivers are catching the ball,
It's
it's Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers, da 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 da. You
I know where
barely
you're
even
going.
hear
Yeah.
about the what the receivers or the running backs is doing.
Yeah.
Now that y'all stinking up the joint, why? If you're so good, you should be able to get those people open. You should be doing better. You should be doing.
He doesn't have
everything.
Devontae anymore.
Don't make no difference.
Where's
'Cause
Devontae? He
Aaron,
gone.
He gone.
He gone.
He getting in trouble.
He is.
They gonna sue him.
They're gonna sue. He's
Yeah, he gonna get sued.
Yeah, God, dog.
Yeah, because Dan Newland don't play. Morgan and Morgan. They
The
nationwide.
universe's largest. Yeah.
Yeah, shoot. Put somebody you want them, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, I just, you got to own it, man. Just be Aaron Rodgers, own it. But you always gonna blame. He gonna blame somebody else.
I'm with you.
It's somebody else's fault. It ain't his, and everything. And then the media does that. They back him with that foolishness.
And then the New York Jets not only beat them, they beat them soundly.
They did.
27-10.
Take that.
Take that. And that young man, I can't think of his last name. It's Brees, number 20.
New running back.
He's gonna be good.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's nice.
What's the next
You
one?
also have the Jacksonville Jaguars 27 and the Indianapolis Colts
34.
34. Glenn went with Indy. I went with Jacksonville. I'm just a believer in Jacksonville. I think they're going to turn it around. They're going to be good. And they was in the game for a little bit.
They were.
Then towards the end, Jacksonville.
Matter of fact, they were leading.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were leading.
And they played good, man. I'm telling you. Then you had the Cincinnati Bengals 30 and the New Orleans Saints 26. Glenn, we both went with Cincy on that one.
Oh yeah.
And
Burrow didn't let us down. This was a good game, but they were back and forth. Man, that crowd in the Superdome is
they
crazy.
ain't got nothing else to do.
I know, right?
They
So
ain't got
I
nothing else to
thought
do,
it was
man.
just
Them
me.
jokers, they go to church early in the morning. They have one service.
Yeah, that's
They
it.
Worship God at 7 o'clock, 8:30. They tailgate.
They're in Superdome
They're at Superdome, man.
with beignets and coffee.
Yeah, and coffee. That's because we're on the gospel station that we said beignet and coffee.
Yeah, right.
Because them,
I want to go.
Them
I
jokers.
want to experience that.
man,
What's the best tailgate you've ever experienced?
Canes, Florida State.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Good food,
The atmosphere.
nice action. Yeah,
A lot of oh man, it's just great. And much as we don't like each other, we can party together. Though.
Yeah.
We can share sausages.
Where were you, Tallahassee or Miami?
The best one is in Miami. Tallahassee, the racism come out in Tallahassee.
I get it.
Yeah, the racism come out in Tallahassee, and you always
It's the South.
Yeah, you always kind of on watching.
Yeah, because Tallahassee should be South Georgia.
It should be.
Yeah.
Or Bama.
Or there you go.
Somewhere like that.
That's fair.
So that's that. Then we had Baltimore losing, bro. I didn't.
Dude.
To the New York Football Giants.
Whose
man.
fault is this? Baltimore, again, Jarrell, had a double-digit lead.
It got to be their defense, right? Dude, it got to be.
Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. Daniel had just a decent game. Saquon, man, this dude, he can score from anywhere. But again, who do you fault? You got Lamar Jackson. Keep putting points on the board.
Scored 14 points.
Keep putting. I know.
The Giants did.
Keep putting points on the board. What happened?
Because for Lamar had he wasn't as accurate, Glenn. He was 17 of 32 on yesterday. 2 touchdowns, 210 yards, 1 INT. Daniel Jones, 19 of 27, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns.
That's what he does. He's a manager.
He's a manager. Saquon, 22 carries, 87 yards, 1 touchdown.
About 4 yards a carry. I'll take that.
Yeah. And
then he could have scored at the end, but because he's got football sense, he slid and kept the ball inbounds to run the clock off. See Saquon.
Smart dude.
And the Giants are what?
LT ring in his
Did you see that? I thought. And see, when I saw it at first, I thought, well, of course, I knew he was talking about LT, the great Lawrence Taylor, 56, that used to be on that yayo. He used to be on the yayo on the field.
And even in that movie.
Even in the movie.
Any Given Sunday.
Any Given Sunday.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx.
Anyway, and then I thought about LaDainian Tomlinson too, LT. Remember that?
Yeah.
So,
but he wasn't.
He was a crybaby.
Yeah.
LaDainian Tomlinson, man, you dude, we used to whoop y'all.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, but for him being a Giant, it's gonna be Lawrence Taylor.
It's gonna be Lawrence Taylor.
It's gonna be Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah. And man, they are what 4-1, 5-1?
5-1.
5-1.
Yeah, the Jets. I mean the Giants.
The Giants are 5-1.
And
Dallas is
Baltimore
4-2. And the Philadelphia Eagles are 6-0 in the NFC least.
Right. And we'll get to that coming
Oh,
up.
they're changing now. The NFC Beasts.
Oh no.
No?
Still least.
No.
Yeah.
NFC Beasts.
No.
All right.
You got Tampa Bay 18, Pittsburgh Glenn in a stunner. 18-20, man.
In a stunner.
What say you?
Tom Terrific and them went for 2 points, and I don't know where they got that play from.
Oh, they ain't gonna
that was the ugliest play, and I don't know if he rushed it because they could have tied it up.
Right.
It's 18-20. They go for the 2-pointer, and I don't know where they got that play. Did you see the play that they ran?
That was the play?
I don't know what that was. And I know Tom would like to have it back. It's embarrassing when you lose to a 1-4 team, a team that has said, "Oh, we're rebuilding," but yet and still, this is a professional football team, and they line up and they put their pants and cleats on the same way that you do. And when you got Mike on the other sideline, and he's not using Beijing anymore.
Dude,
he's being real.
He's stupid.
He's not using Beijing anymore.
Real.
You got to look out.
He being real?
Yeah. So we got him. We got Mike Tomlin and them this Thursday. And the Pittsburgh Steelers. Listen, Kenny Pickett goes down, concussion protocol, and in comes the guy that they don't want.
Trubisky.
Mitch Trubisky comes in.
It's the same thing what happened to like Garoppolo.
Yep.
You didn't want me in the
city. Didn't want me.
Blah, blah, blah. I lowered my contract so I can stay on there. Lance goes down. Talk about the 49ers. Lance goes down.
You got no choice.
You got Garoppolo, and he becomes a professional like he always is.
A professional backup.
And now he comes in, and now same thing happened. It was all about Pickett.
Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett.
Trubisky, but you're not working for us. Da 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 da. He comes in, and Trubisky, he was 9-12, Glenn, 144 yards.
Yeah.
1 touchdown.
Yeah.
Now it's we all love Mitch now.
I know, right?
How do you deal with it?
We'll see Thursday night.
How you do that?
And but this is a setup, dude. You got Trubisky versus Tua playing Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. He
Really?
was cleared. Yeah, he was cleared Saturday. But they didn't dress him out because he didn't play. He didn't practice none in the week.
so maybe we'll get a good game.
And yeah. So it's gonna be fine. It's gonna
Keep going.
It's gonna be fine. But Tampa Bay takes an L, bro. They are now
3-3.
3-3, 500. My nephew, LaRon, who is a big
Tampa Bay fan?
Big Tampa Bay fan.
What'd he say?
He said, man, JaVale, what her name? Janelle, Tom's wife really hurt him.
Oh,
Got him. I'm like, what? Giselle.
that's who he's putting it on.
That's what he said. I'm looking. I said, what? He's like, yeah, man, that divorce thing is really messing with him. I said, so that's why they lost.
He was salty.
He's like, you can see.
But he was salty at the press conference. Tom
Like,
was.
yeah. And it had nothing to do with
His personal life off the football field.
Yeah. Yeah. The lady told him don't go back to football.
And he did.
Big boy draws, you got to wear it now. You got to wear it, man. She wasn't playing about that. But it's what it was, because you're going to take care of these children. I'm tired. That's why Ryan Fitzpatrick can't go back playing football.
No, because he got 18 kids.
He got 18 kids. His wife is done. Oh, no, bro. I'm going to give you Thursday night.
Maybe, and see, I'm looking forward to this Thursday night.
Yeah.
I like him on the
do.
Thursday night. I
Listen.
like him on the Thursday night
But
broadcast.
he got to go home. He can't even do no after meetings, no after action review,
Yeah.
after the game.
Yeah.
Nothing. Once y'all click off, hey, bro,
Yeah. Tony Gonzalez is dry.
These
Loosen
10
up.
These 18 kids waiting for you.
Richard Sherman's great. Richard Sherman and Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's why I watch Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Richard Sherman looks like what's the rapper's name?
Buster.
Busta Rhymes. Richard Sherman and Busta Rhymes look alike. They could be brothers. Busta.
All right, guys, listen. This was a game I told Glenn when we was off the air. Man, this game was so insignificant to me that I even forgot that they even played. It was the Carolina Panthers versus the LA Rams. And the Panthers 10 and the Los Angeles Rams
24.
24. And this is where Baker went. This is where the world champions.
I was gonna say the Rams are the Super Bowl champions.
champions.
Yeah.
It was a snoozer for me that I didn't even think about it. But one crazy thing, the interim head coach for the Carolina Panthers, Steve Wilkes, he threw out their wide receiver, Robin Anderson, of the game late in the game in the third quarter because he was yelling and getting an argument with the position coach, man. Good move.
Can't do that. Yeah. You don't. You got to stand up for your coaches. You can't have that. You can't have that on the sideline.
I'm thinking
you cannot have discord.
This is one of the leagues that the players run the asylum. That I make way more money than you. You just a position coach. You just an interim coach. You're not even a real head coach. Because you probably ain't going to be here.
Man, 60 Minutes had an interview last night, and Dion was on there. They did a segment. They called it Coach Prime.
Right.
And they asked Coach Prime if the NFL came calling, would he take it? He said, They asked him why. He says, because them jokers out there were making more money than me. And he said, if one of them get in my face, I'm going to jail.
Right. Right. Because, and then it makes you think, it's like, well, dude, you was one of them dudes.
Dion?
Yeah.
He was not. What are you talking?
He wasn't a diva?
Yes, he was.
Okay. So
But he backed it up.
Yeah, but again, wrong is wrong, though, Glenn.
Dion backed it up. 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah. And played baseball.
In the World Series. And could hit and field.
Yeah. And steal.
Oh, my God. Dion was bad. Dude. And, man, Dion, man, you showed me something last night. Two of his toes removed and a whole chunk of his shin taken off because of blood clots.
Right.
And I got so much more respect for him now. They showed it last night, bro.
What about
He's dealing with some
What about him
things.
and Eddie Robinson Jr.?
Oh, they were going at it.
The bump and the non-handshake.
I know.
Eddie said, "Yo, you disrespect blah blah blah."
I don't know. It's just he's just brash. He's just
Right.
confident like that.
Right.
He may go overboard, but it's okay. I'll take it.
But when you go overboard and somebody check you on it, and you wrong,
Yeah,
you
there was
gotta
that
take
Grambling too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's anyway. I'm not a Deion fan because he's
From Florida State.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? He's a Florida boy, Fort Myers,
Right.
born and raised.
Mhm.
Deion, baby.
I don't like Dalvin Cook.
One of the only two guys that's ever played in the NFL and then caught the helicopter to go play for the Atlanta Braves.
Bo Jackson did it too.
Bo Jackson was
He
bad.
bad. So, if we got some younger people, y'all need to listen to these names we throwing out, and you need to
Dude,
Google them.
did you remember when Bo ran up the fence to catch the ball?
Yeah.
To steal a home run?
Same.
This dude scaled the fence.
When he truck what's the linebacker? Ostertag? Not Ostertag. That's
No,
that's a
from
basketball
Oklahoma.
player. Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
But he stars in the Dr. Pepper commercials,
Right.
and he's great.
Right. Oh man.
It'll come to us.
It'll come to us.
Go to the next game.
God dang it! It began with a B. Oh,
We'll get it.
Anyway, you got so Carolina loses
24 to 10.
10, and we both went with the Rams on that one. Arizona at 9 and Seattle 19. We both went with Seattle. Just you don't know Arizona need to blow that up. I think.
Yeah, they do. I told you. I told you at the
They ain't
beginning
got
of the
nothing to do
season.
with
No, I
Kyler
told you. I
Murray.
told you. I told you. I told you where it started.
If he just starts studying, it's not.
That's horrible.
The coach. I
Tyler
believe-
Jarrell said that.
At the end, I believe
Jarrell
the
said
coach,
that.
they're gonna get a new coach. They're gonna get a whole new culture in there, because they got quality players. They're just not getting this. Kind of like when Andy Reid was with Philly. You know what I'm saying? And they just both needed a separation.
Yeah,
know what I'm
because he
saying?
was getting them right there.
Right.
And they wasn't.
And it was the same.
It's like Moses taking him to the promised land, but he couldn't go in.
You can't go. You can't. Because that was Moses' disobedience.
True. You shouldn't have hit the rock.
Who you, dude? Who are you? Why you get mad?
You don't.
Okay.
Come on, man. Let's go.
All right, we got in one of the 4:00 game, late game, man. Buffalo 24.
Oh, baby.
And KC
What a game.
20. We both went with KC on that one, Glenn.
What a game.
Why was it a game?
Because this was a matchup of the AFC championship from last year. And, man, two young quarterbacks, two young superstars, great football teams, great football atmosphere at Arrowhead. Arrowhead, did you know Arrowhead was 50 years old?
I did not.
The
Well, 50
stadium?
years ago, the Miami Dolphins was perfect, but go ahead. I digress.
And so Buffalo, it was back and forth, and it was the team who had the ball last won.
Absolutely.
Buffalo.
So you had everybody's MVP right now, I guess, Josh Allen.
Right.
He was 27 to 40, Glenn, 329 yards, 3 touchdowns. Who's everybody's MVP 1A?
Great. Good. I like the way you put that.
Is Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
And that can flip week to week. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
and then last night, the game ended on him trying to make a play.
Right.
And that's one of the times when his would you call that hot dogging?
Globetrotter-ish.
Yeah. And it didn't pay off.
It did not
and
pay
man,
off.
he got picked. That was a bad throw. He shouldn't have threw that ball.
He was 25 of 40, 338 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 INTs. And Buffalo
Love
goes to
Patrick Mahomes'
5-1.
swag though.
And
And
Kansas
dude,
City 4-2.
do you see how Kansas City treated Tariq? They gave a rookie Tariq's number, and
Right.
that dude Pacheco is bad.
No, he got it. He got it as soon as he left. As soon as Tyreek left,
He was out.
he
Give me
got
that.
the number. He's like, that's my number from college.
From
or high
college.
school. Yeah. So
Pacheco.
and his number didn't get retired. Tyreek didn't get his number retired, so anybody can wear it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you don't disrespect him,
ain't
man.
nobody-
You don't give a rookie my number.
Pedro is everywhere. Don't get it twisted.
All right.
And in the nightcap, man, which
Another
was a
good
game. Dallas 17 and the Philadelphia Eagles 26.
We both went with Philly.
We both went with Philly on that because
What do you say about this young man that's running the offense for the Philadelphia Eagles?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
I'm talking about Jalen Hurts.
Is Hurts running it?
Yeah, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Jalen Hurts, he's surrounded with some football players, and I didn't know that what's his name was his brother was their center for the Chiefs, number 87, the tight end, Kelsey. His brother is their center.
Right.
And man, the Philadelphia football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, 6-0, Jarrell. The
6-0.
only unbeaten team. They're singing "Fly Eagles Fly." Shouts going out to D. Lee and all the other Philadelphia Eagles. They can be obnoxious.
They are.
The Philadelphia
Lee is obnoxious.
He really, yeah.
Because when they're not, you don't even know he's still on
Crickets.
the planet Earth. But yeah, you got Jalen Hurts. He was 15-25 and 155 with 2 touchdowns. And the reason why I say
Why do you
really
say that?
running the team
Yeah.
is because I really think it's their defense.
They got a heck of a
Philadelphia
defense. Oh my God.
Was
The
maddening.
dude that they got from Georgia, I can't remember his name. He's like 6'6", 340. That's the run stopper in the
Right.
middle. This dude he's magnificent.
He is.
That defense ain't no joke. They're mean, they're nasty, and they don't see anybody.
No. And I'm telling you, and you know, they made Rush look like a backup.
Cooper Rush, he did not have a good game
He
last
did.
night.
They made him. This dude had 3 interceptions last night.
Yeah.
And all of them was his fault.
Oh, yeah. You could see he was kind of wanting to get out.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just me.
Yeah.
He wanted out,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
He wanted out. Ezekiel now stepped up.
Ezekiel had 13 carries for 81 yards and 1 touchdown.
He ran hard last night.
Yeah, he did. And I mean, the game was kind of close, but well, let me say this. To me, the scoreboard doesn't. It kind of says it was kind of close, but it really wasn't.
The Eagles smashed them in the
They
mouth.
smashed him in the mouth on yesterday.
Right.
So shout out to Cooper Rush because I thought they would be dead in the water. He was 4-1. He turned up being 4-1.
Until last night.
That's good.
Oh, it's respectable.
Right.
And the Cowboys are 4-2.
They're 4-2, and Dak should be coming back for the next game.
Oh, they're in the middle of it, bro.
Right.
Eagles 6-0 on top. Giants, the second place, 5-1, and Cowboys 4-2. The
Right.
NFC beasts.
That's what we're going to keep saying. And then on tonight is a snoozer. I'm probably going to be watching wrestling.
Yeah.
So
Monday night.
Elite.
Elite.
Had Denver at the LA Chargers. And we both went with the Chargers.
Of course.
But man, I tell you.
Of course. Man, let's get the college in right quick.
Go ahead.
The college scores: Michigan 41-17. Ole Miss, who looks really, really good. They're in the top 10 ranking that they deserve. Ole Miss over Auburn 48-34. Kansas goes to Oklahoma, and Oklahoma put on them 52-21. University of Miami played a good game against Virginia Tech, 20-14.
You know what, Glenn? Real
What?
quick, I missed that game because I thought we played at 3:30.
Oh, I watched it.
I was like, I'm flipping at 3:30. I'm like, I see Tennessee, Bama. I'm looking, and then I look, and I see the ticker.
Yeah.
Like,
Tyler Van Dyke had a good game. Virginia Tech really outmanned, and Miami took advantage of our athleticism, and we beat them. University of Georgia 55, Vandy nothing. They blanked Vandy twice in 2 years. Alabama and Tennessee in what was a classic, an instant classic. Tennessee 52, Alabama 49, and they won the game, Jarrell, on a knuckleball field goal.
Right.
At the end of the game. Bro, did you watch it?
yeah.
Classic.
Vandy.
Classic. That kid Hooker, for the quarterback for Tennessee, he's nice. But you know who's also nice? And I wish we had Bryce Young. That dude can play.
Yeah. But he shouldn't be playing.
Is he too small?
No, they was giving him shoulder stuff.
Injections?
Yeah. On the silent, this stimulus, they was like electric.
No.
Between- okay.
No.
Yeah, they was.
No. All right, and then University of Florida in the swamp. They got kicked to sleep. LSU 45, University of Florida 35, Clemson 34, FSU 28, Utah surprising USC 43 to 42. FAMU
been smelling themselves.
Yeah. FAMU travels to Grambling, Louisiana, and beats Grambling State 20 to 16, and Jackson State beats Bethune-Cookman in Jacksonville 48 to 8.
The new AP top 25 ranking, Glenn,
It's
goes
out.
as follows. You got Georgia number 1, Ohio State number 2.
That's right.
Tennessee number 3, number 4 Michigan, number 5 Clemson,
Right.
and number 6 Alabama.
Yeah.
You got number 7, like you said, Ole Miss. Number 8 TCU. Number 9
Horned Frogs.
UCLA.
Yeah.
And number 10 Oregon.
Yeah.
So the mighty have fallen out of the top 4, man.
Dude, you should have seen TCU's uniforms on Saturday.
Horrible.
I know.
Horrible.
Where did they get them from?
I have no idea. You got high school, man. Titusville 0, Cocoa 47, Melbourne 27, Heritage 19,
Bulldogs.
Seminole 27, D-Land 10,
Yep.
Oviedo 43, Lake Howes 0, APK, Apopka 20, Lake Brantley 13, Lake Mary 26, Evans 0.
Come on, Evans.
Jones 13, Boone 9.
Let's go Tigers, baby.
0, and Olympia 11.
What?
Yeah. Edgewater 23, and Accord 13.
Edgewater is good.
Yes, they are. Wekiva 34, Horizon 7.
Let's go, Lil George.
And also West Orange 35, and Windermere 3.
Windermere's the Wolverines.
Yeah, and Tuesday night, the NBA kicks off, Glenn. Regular season kicks off. You got Philly at Boston and L.A. at Golden State.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So you also got the Memphis Grizzlies forward Brandon Clark. He has agreed to a 4-year deal, $52 million. That makes the Grizzlies definitely a contender out west. Also, man, Golden State All-Star forward Andrew Wiggins. You remember he was like the first pick overall.
He was.
Pick,
About 4 or 5 years ago.
Cleveland, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But
he didn't pan out.
He didn't pan out, but he's panning out in Golden State.
He's doing good in Golden
and
State.
I think I would pan out in Golden State. But anyway, he has a 4-year deal, $109 million contract extension. And also guard who got punched in the mouth, almost got knocked out by Draymond. I think some of this
that was
maybe
disrespectful.
Maybe 40 of this was my bad from
That is horrible.
Well, he gets a 4-year deal, Glenn, extension.
Jarrell said that.
$140
Jarrell
million
said that, Jordan.
Contract extension. He would have got this contract. He would have got a $100 million contract.
Draymond, his whole head almost came off.
He leaned all into it. But they back on the court. I don't think the relationship would ever be
The same
or even good.
You think they'll go to therapy?
No. I think
you don't think they have some type of therapy available for them?
They probably do, but it's going to be
Draymond,
for Draymond.
Is this what you want to do?
Because
you need to apologize.
Jordan Poole, but see his apologies with that little smirk on
his
face.
apology sucked.
Yes. And
period.
Like,
don't even try to dress it up.
Right. And then Jordan Poole, bro, you ain't do nothing wrong. So if you know the because we're on.
You think it's something in him that want to get at him?
It's up for
man to man, dog.
Listen, the Bible tells us to forgive.
Yeah.
But it never says you got to forgive and forget.
Yeah.
The world say you need to forgive and forget. The Bible just say forgive.
Okay. You rolling with the Bible.
I'm rolling with
basic
the Bible
instructions before leaving Earth.
There you go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna forgive you, but Joker, I am not gonna.
Ooh, that was disrespectful how you hit him.
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So I'm gonna. If I was Jordan Poole,
vicious how he hit him.
If I was Jordan Poole, I'd get
he
to
hit
the
him
Lord.
like a Negro on the street.
And that's all I say in my press conference. Mr. Jordan Poole.
Hey,
how you gonna do? How you feel about?
Let's put the gloves on. Let's put the gloves on and settle it.
I'm giving
like
it
minions.
I'm giving it to the Lord. That's all he got to say. And ain't nobody can say nothing else. Why you giving it to the Lord?
Put the gloves on.
No.
Let's go out behind Oracle Stadium.
I rather the Lord put it on than me.
Okay.
Because Lord get you.
Yeah, he does know how to do it.
He know how to do it. Hey, man, we got some sad news in the NBA, Glenn.
Yeah. Dikembe Mutombo is undergoing treatment for a brain tumor. The NBA announced it on Saturday on behalf of the Hall of Fame Center and his family. Mutombo is beginning treatment in Atlanta. They said he's in great spirits. Dikembe and his family asked for privacy during this time so they can focus on his care. The league said they are grateful for your prayers and good wishes. Man, we are praying for you, bro. Yeah. No
Give
to
the
cancer.
big finger to
No
cancer.
to cancer. We're praying for you, bro.
Yes, sir. Man, Mutombo gave us great
NBA
I
loved him, man.
years.
Yes.
Bro, for real.
Yes.
You know, during and after, man.
Yes.
Just, shout out to the family. Make sure y'all
nobody's got that voice.
Yeah, and also I just seen Nate Robinson also is having problems with kidney failure.
Yeah.
So pray
for
him.
Nate Robinson.
Nate Robinson. He was also in that Kyrie movie that
he was, and he also got in the ring and got knocked out.
Yes, man. So, hey, guys, check us out on Friday, same bat time, same bat channel. You listen to Sports View with the crew. You inside the man cave. I'm
Glenn Allgood.
See ya.
Sports View with the crew is a presentation and production of WOKB 1680 AM Sports. Follow us on Twitter.